while ago, I posted in my community called Etsy Creator Lab if anyone wanted a free Etsy shop audit. So a few Etsy sellers applied. Don't worry if you're not chosen or if you miss this opportunity, because I'm gonna give some tips and you might use in applying your shop. So the first one I have is Shine Studio Treasures. It is from Angela Roberts. So her niche is wedding. So in the first look, it looks really nice. You have all the sections really well done and the image as well. And things that you need to make sure you have, that in this case you have, is the banner, your logo. Make sure you always have a picture of yourself. Then the announcement. I personally, on the announcement, I only add what is the bulk promotion I have at the moment, or what is the website freebie if I offer a freebie, because this bit you could also always put in your about. So you have the about as well, you have your policies and your FAQ. So it's all good. Let's go inside of one of the listings. So I would recommend for you to put commas in between your keywords. I think it works better. And in here, you can add a bit more keywords in here as well. You can even just copy this and put in here, or ask ChatGPT to create a description for your product using these keywords. Then you have all the image. One thing I recommend for you to add is you don't need that many mockups. Instead, you can put like 3 in the final image that explain how the client will receive the PDF, how they can download, what they are actually receiving, what is the sizes, how can they print. So just some information of how they can do and what will be customized, for example. Let's go back. So in terms of your designs, they are really nice. I would just recommend to try different types of letters, different fonts. You can find some funny ones and really nice or elegant if it's wedding on Creative Fabrica. They have really nice fonts, but overall I think they are really nice. And another thing that I would suggest is focus on trending products. So you can use Inside Factory, or you can pick from the Monday trending products that I post every Monday, and pick one and do it. And I would just create a whole bundle if I see I have started to have a lot of viewings in favorites, because if you spend a lot of time creating the full bundle in one go and then people just don't like it, or it's just not having like a lot of viewings, then you just lose a bit of time. So in my opinion, I would just focus, for example, on this one. I would just do, for example, the gift tags or the invite, whatever was trending that I seen on Inside Fabrica, for example, and I would do that. And if I see like I started having sales and views, then I would do the whole collection. But overall, I think you are in a really good way. So next we have just adding creatives from Heather. Her niche is party invitations and decor. I think it is really good. So you said you started back in 2015, but I've seen you commenting on the group, and your shop now is having more viewings, which is really good. So this shows that after you start putting some trending products, that your views start to grow. So I think you're going in a really good way. I love your designs. Then I would just grow more your shop. So you have only 15 listings. So I would just start growing now, and don't focus only on invites. you can do the other bit. So you told on the group that this one is selling really well. So now I would start doing tags, the welcome sign, and create a whole bundle together. So you can start having high tickets. Other thing I just noticed, try to create some sales. People like to buy when products are in sale. So don't forget to set your daily sales and the bulk sales as well. I can see if you have the other ones, like when people put in favorites, but make sure you set up all of them. But overall, I think it's really, really good. Just keep posting, keep watching the trending products, and be consistent. Next shop is from Luis. Our main niche is baby shower. So I really love your banner and the way you put all your sections. I think it's really good that you put the subsections like I told before to Robin in the group. I really like all the aesthetic, it's really, really nice. You have the announcement. You could do a bit of the announcement smaller as well, it's just personal. Your about, I would do a bit as well, a bit more personal about yourself. Yeah, so you have everything set up correctly. Let's just go inside of one of your listings. Okay, so what I would do is your first long keyword should be more niche down. So what people would search if they were search your product. If you put thank you card for gifts, is very broad. If I type this on the search, it will like find thousands and thousands of listings. So you need to niche down. So what you could actually do is to put, for example, golf, baby shower, thank you card, and that's it. And then you carry on with all the other tags. So try always your first keyword to be a long keyword tag that completely describe your product. But the others I think is really, really great. And your description use as well. Yeah, I think it is really, really good. I think you just need now to keep growing. So you had 63 sales, which is nice, and you just got your 100 listing. So just keep consistent and keep posting high trends products as well, and just keep going. So next shop is the Color Vibe print from Jordan, and this clip art. So it's my niche. So what I would change, overall looks really great and well done for creating such a really good shop. Your banner is a bit losing quality. Sometimes Etsy does that. What I normally do is when I save in PNG, I try to save in a higher resolution possible that Etsy accepts, so I can try to have this problem solved. I like that you did the freebie as well for your email listing. I would add here a picture of you because people like to see who is behind of the shop. Yes, great. You have already a lot of listings, so you can grow now your bundle, so you can start having higher tickets. Don't forget to write your frequent questions as well. It is very important, and Etsy likes for you to have all filled in to optimize your shop. And then another thing that I would suggest is try to keep a consistency of how you create your first image. So if you go to mine, let me just go. You see that I try to keep like a bit of the same consistency, like this one is similar to this one, to this one. Now I have a bit of a mix because it's been now more than an year and I've been changing. But I normally, like, I keep the same style of the first listing for months, and then whenever I think about it, I change it. So I will do the same so people can recognize your products when they are searching. Let's just go inside of one. It's great. You add here as well. I like that you use this recommendation of the bundle. Yeah, it's really good. I'll try to not use pink on the background just because people cannot see very well like your product, and then try to choose a different watermark. For example, on mine, some of mine doesn't even have. I just started putting after a few, but see, like, mine is a bit more soft. If you want, text me and I can send you this watermark so you can put in yours. I think it shows better than this one, for example. And another thing you could do is you can try to put a bit less and put a bit of a title here, like how many clip art is included, like I do here in mine, for example. And then I don't think you need these two. You can just keep one of them, just showing there are more in the shop. And I would try to do 2 or 3 images about this. Like, it is great and I see what information you want to pass, but it might be like too much in the same image. So I would do one about how to download, and another one saying that they have access to it is a commercial license, and then another one saying like follow us on Facebook and don't forget to give the review. So I would split this in like 3, so it is not all the same information in one image. But overall, I think it's great. One thing I noticed as well, I think you are doing a bit cheap. For example, is a lot of artwork to put into, like, to do an 86 clip art. And sometimes you spend hours creating them and then cleaning up, so it is a really artwork. So I think you should do your prices depending of the amount of clip art you put. So for me, I create like a little table where I have like from 5 to 20 is X amount like I charge, and then 20 to 40 is another price, and 40 to 60 is another price. So try to create like a table for you like that, so you can receive more money for the ones that are, for example, this one that have 240 elements is just £2.52, and then you have like similars that are pretty much the same price. So I would keep an eye on that as well. But overall, well done. It's a really, really nice shop. Next, we have more clip art. It is from Fotografia Fixcal Clip Art from Sandra. You created a really big shop, so really well done. There's really a lot of artwork put into it. Oh, I love this one. I love the way you did your listings. You put the video, that is really, really important. I would put as well possibly like just in here, just to make sure to say like how many clip art is included. I'll possibly do this a bit different, so just with some design, like you did this one, but for this information. Yeah, I love it. It's really, really good. I think it's nice as well. Don't forget to add your tags as well in the beginning of your description. Have your picture. Yeah, it's really, really good. I'll just focus now on doing more products that is iTrend as well in low competition. And make sure you do more bundles as well. So you have a lot of collections now, so just start creating more bundles. And I would possibly, for example, here you have people and then you have single special people and same character poses. I would put all together in people, possibly, but that is just personal opinion. And you ask about emailing listing. Yes, definitely. Do email listing, I think, is a really good way for you to share some other collections that you are growing as well. So definitely, yes, start email listing. Another little tip that I can give to you is if you go to your stats and if you scroll down, for example, let's put yesterday, and you go down to Etsy search, you can see actually what people are searching to find your listings. And sometimes you can have a bit of an idea which keywords work for you, or even take some ideas what to do. I've taken some ideas already from here and created some collections. This is a way, or you can use Insight Factory as well. I think it's a really good tool for you. And yeah, just keep going. Next, we have another party invitation shop from Kathy. It is really nice. I love your banner and the way you do your listings. You have your picture. You scroll down, announcements. You have your about. I might do as well a bit more personal here, and I would possibly increase a little bit more of the frequent asked questions. See what your competitors do, and you can always ask ChatGPT to help you do yours. Your sections are great. Just open one. Go about first. Yeah, I think it's great. I would possibly put, because it's from a hairplane theme, in my first long tail keyword, I would add something like birthday airplane invitation. So when someone goes search for a birthday airplane invites, yours shows up because it's more like on the end. Then include as well in here in your description your tags. I think it's great. You have all of this set up. Make sure you use all the different discounts. For example, if you have more of this theme, you can include in here the discount bundle. So people, instead of buying only the invites, they will be able to see there is a bundle and they will buy the bundle instead. Other thing you could do is, I send you to more is invites. Check the ones that are your best sellers. So for example, imagine this one is your best seller, you sold a lot of times. Try now to create like the gift tags, the water bottle, the welcome sign, so people can buy the whole bundle, because a lot of clients that buy invites for baby shower, they will need the other bits as well to create the scene for the party. So make sure you do all of them and then you add in here, but only do if this one, for example, is starting to have viewings and favorites. Don't do all in one go in the first. And you can always organize them into Canva to be better for you. But overall, I think you are in a good track. I hope you enjoy all the tips and the audits that I did. Make sure you apply them in your shops and let me know what you think about it on the comments, and if you applied in your shop and what was the result as well. Also, don't forget you can join our free community. I will put the link down here, so don't forget to join the community. See you there.